This video is sponsored by Dwight Street Book Club. Cumberland Island, home to white sand beaches and ever-present Atlantic Ocean breeze that'll save you from perishing in the heat and humidity of a southern Georgia summer. A subtropical paradise with towering live oak trees with Spanish moss hanging down from the branches like the hair of angels tickling you as you walk by. Palmettos everywhere you glance. Unexpected wildlife around every corner. I mean, look at those guys. Those are wild horses. They're not people's horses. They're wild to the island.
No.
Seems like a dream, doesn't it? Except nobody told me that there wasn't any Wi-Fi on this godforsaken island. Meaning, no interview with the vampire. Sam! Do you have any signal up there?
No. Autumn, look at that. Aunt Autumn used to be cool, but she's kind of weird now.
Yeah, so I have special interests, okay? I care. I have passion about things. I didn't realize that was considered such a bad thing in this family, you know? I didn't realize that it was illegal. Lock me up, officer. Here I am. I'm guilty, okay? Guilty.
Oh, God. Trial. Oh, my God. They're going to be found guilty. Oh, my God. She's been doing this for like 2 hours. Autumn is kind of ruining this trip, to be honest.
Lestat is the Coven master, and they went against the Coven master's rules and like murdered her against his rules and everything like that. That they would think, yeah, really, let's go for a walk. No,
I can't wait for Autumn to go back to Colorado. She won't stop talking about this stupid show.
that, you know, it's breaking their laws, but it's a familial matter, you know. It's not about the Coven.
So what time is her flight?
It's not for another day, which she's spending at my house.
Well, good luck. Don't bring her to mine.
Apparently I'm supposed to be contributing to family time. Like, I wish I could, because my family is in danger, okay? Louis, Lestat, Claudia, and Madeleine are in danger. But what am I doing? I'm out here. I'm out here. Like, what a freaking dump. Can't wait to get back to my couch. I could open mouth kiss the captain of this ship. We're finally fucking leaving. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, bye guys. Yeah, I love you so much. Yeah, bye. It's been great. Love you. Brett. Get me out of here, dude. Get in. God. Come on.
The safety card in your seat pocket explains the safety features.
You miss me? Look at this. Look at this. Ugh. Unpacking my suitcase? That's what tomorrow is for. Taking a shower? I haven't had one of those in a week. What's another day? Eating dinner? Interview with the vampire is the only sustenance I need. Guys, you know what? I've had time. I was afraid. I was a chicken. I was a little bird flying into my coop, hiding away from the world, wanting to lay on my eggs. But I've decided this chicken, much like the 2002 animated film, is ready to run. And where am I running to? This spot right here. Because I am amped, baby. You could plug an electrical guitar into me and rip out a sick solo of Freebird right now, okay? That's how amped I am. The fear I had, gone. Crushed. I'm ready to go. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Trial episode, baby. Let's go. Well, that's so cool. Whatever. Trial episode. Who cares? I'm in a coffee-stained shirt and shorts. I should get it off my couch, though. Let me go get a washcloth. What the hell is wrong with you? Why were you even holding your cup like that? I get it. Coffee's scared. It's jumping ship. Me too, brother. Me too. We love a costume change, right? This is me just sticking with the theater theme here, okay? That was Tennessee Autumn that we saw. Orange and green and yellow outfit. We had to change it up. We gotta get back into Colorado mode, okay? This is Colorado Autumn. Colorado. I mean, guys, this is a trial episode. Crimes being punished. The crime here, of course, as always, on the cool casual couch, no crying. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling a little bit shakily confident. I haven't cried since episode 1. And I think I can do it. I think I can do it. If I do cry, though, there is punishment. I'm obviously going to need a glass of wine at the end of this episode. So, if I cry, to mimic my salty tears, we're throwing salt in the wine. And we'll just see. Hey, maybe it might be a new concoction. But we won't know, because I'm not going to cry. You see these bad boys? They're locked down like Alcatraz, okay? They're staying closed. Well, the tear ducts are. My eyes are going to be open, obviously. You guys want to add some sauce to this? Huh? You want to add some juice? You want to add some cheddar to all of this? Okay. Can't cry. All right? That's rule number 1, as always. Can't leave the couch, okay? If I go over it, if I get up and do a walkabout, if I slide underneath it, game over for Autumn. I'll add Cholula to my wine if I do that. If I throw anything, a pillow, whatever, what would be disgusting in white wine? Ooh, vanilla extract. Oh my God, we're throwing that in there. If I die, this is the cocktail you all need to prepare and then drink and then pour out on my grave. All right, until then. Trial episode, guys. Cheers. Let's hit play. Screen. Full screen. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Oh no! Oh, come on. I could not prevent it. Like, I knew that was... Like, we all knew, even before the episode started coming out, this would be the title of the trial episode, but like, fucking A. Oh, fucking A. Oh, fucking A.
Claudia!
Oh no. Fuck.
It's gonna be okay!
Session 15, Louis de Pontelac. The child vampire Claudia and her companion Madeleine are...
Anyone want to start?
Abducted. Overwhelmed. Outnumbered.
Hey!
Armand,
I'm talking now.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, Louis.
She was alive.
Stop it. Stop. Fuck it. Oh.
I heard when the rats found her. I could not go to her.
They put her in
I could
the...
not help her.
I was hoping that they just put her in the rat box for containment, but they fucking let the rats... Of course they did. Of course they fucking did. Oh my God. Where is the donation center to drop off gasoline for this theater burning? I'm already ready. Oh God.
Finally, the premeditated murders of the vampiress Antoinette Brown and the vampire...
Oh, come on. Antoinette, come on. We're not holding that against them.
I felt. And if we attempted to speak our unwritten parts,
We didn't know any laws.
the COVEN members sitting behind us would use their collective powers to disorient our minds.
And I mean, too, okay, so another thing, like at the end of last episode, the fact that they're doing this in daylight as well, they're all going to be at their weakest. They're all older vampires, so yeah, they're not going to be able to fight back as well because they're supposed to be sleeping. This is so fucked up!
Ice handle turning,
Oh, God.
jaws compressing the skull.
They were both trying to kill us.
Dear. We've no need
need to hear from you.
We have your words here. In all that chilling premeditation.
Fuck you, man.
November the 23rd, 1939.
I shall be your angel
Aw,
of death.
poor Madeline.
Lestat.
Silent and must stay seated.
They'd crippled you. Ankle tendons, slashed to the bone. Wounds that would not heal before the curtain fell. Set dressing, nailed to the floor. And when the fight went out of Claudia,
Not the chair!
a
Fucking
growing
A.
sense of nausea took over me.
Oh.
I could feel a presence in the theater,
Oh no. Huh.
a tremor in the air,
Oh god.
a familiar scent. We were on trial for murder.
But he's not dead!
All I could think was,
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
he's coming.
the victim, Monsieur Lestat de Liancourt.
I'm so torn because I'm so happy to see him, but also not in this context. Oh my god. What are we doing here?
I have a box at Roland Garros for the men's doubles. I'm gonna train the Australians if they win. And a croque madame at brasserie.
He knows how to work a stage.
It's their turn to hurt.
He was back.
Okay, Lestat coming out on stage, he's working the crowd, he's I want justice. He seems very nonchalant about, like, Louis being there, Claudia, too. He seems overly nonchalant. I'm just curious how much is, like, painted in, you know? Is this really how this went down? Is this maybe memories being fed in? Or is he really coming for blood and coming for justice?
Story of love, not butchery.
It's a story of love, not butchery.
It's a story of love wrong.
Are Lestat's lines scripted as well? Okay, wait. Because Louis said everybody's lines were scripted except for theirs, which, I mean, the theater, like, Sam would have scripted it. Armand would have written off on it. Does Armand maybe have more to play in this? To get Lestat out of the picture once and for all, to finally have him do something so horrible to make Louis never ever want to think of him again.
He's always been difficult for me. My first paramour, Nicolas de Lafont.
Nicky went insane.
The music box.
Died by his own hand.
Oh. With a little help from others.
I followed Lestat's gaze and saw Armand in one of the boxes. It stopped my heart until I saw the vampire Sam standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of a captive as we were.
Was he?
You were forced to watch.
A painfully close view of the stage.
Just a clarification for the readers. To save your own life, Armand, you screwed over Louis, Claudia, and Madeleine, and then you sat in the best seat in the house watching the consequences of you screwing them over.
He had a lot to account for. But he spent the whole performance calculating a way to save me.
An unfathomable sadness.
Who did you meet there, Monsieur de Liancourt?
Who did he meet? Fuck. Oh, no. Don't look at each other. Oh, fuck.
Louis de Pointe-de-Lac.
Look at the tears coming to his eyes as he says that. God damn.
Let the court record show that the victim pointed to the accused.
I didn't point. I merely glanced his way. You be precise in your declarations, advocate.
I'm about to violate the fifth.
Keep calm. Carry on.
Louis first accosted me at a pleasure house.
Accosted
And everywhere I
you?
went, as if by happy accident, there was Louis, offering to be my chaperone.
Like you
His
didn't.
eyes
Like you
sliding
didn't.
down me.
Whoa. Oh, okay, I can't. No, 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 no. Like, oh, these are not his words, right? This is not his true feelings, right? As if he didn't adore that, right? As if he didn't pursue Louis. Are we? But perspective, okay? Perspective. No, he went to the brothel in search of Louis. Yeah, no. What are we talking about here? This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Although it's kind of like a cute visual, Louis always being there, wanting to be around him. It's not what Louis said. Funny how we're both saying the same things, but opposite things, really, at the end of the day.
I, a vampire, was being hunted. With every breath, every heartbeat,
I was being hunted.
every sidelong glance, Louis was saying, "Come to me. Come to me." Those are his words. He kept going on after me. Come to me. Fuck you.
Right? Oh.
Appetite.
Come to me.
Come on. Come on. Listen.
Me. How do you know that it was not your own voice, Louis? Speaking your own unspeakable desires. Screaming them in the darkness in the hopes that I would come to you.
Oh my god. Getting it together. Yeah, I'm not gonna have anything to say. I want to kind of just watch all of this all together and not pause at all.
The accused called to you from within a church where he was confessing his sins to a priest.
Called to him and it.
I destroyed that priest and another right in front of him.
Yes.
I offered Louis myself instead. What I am. My companionship. An immortal life. And I offered it to him in the church, on the altar.
And with the two dead priests.
Facts. Did you say something?
Kill him. Yes! Kill him!
Men embracing men. It disgusts you.
Do the skull. Do it
Pretty
again.
sure it disgusts a whole lot of people.
But what you didn't do, Corporal Donny Chatham, is fire your M1 Garand rifle a single time. Germans overran your line, and 3 days later, you ran off into the Belgian forest. During which time, your friend, who you share a matching tattoo with Private Ernest Hughes' arm, was shot off, and claimed you'd been lost in the fog. There are 14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon. They may, like yourself, be disgusted by the transcendent love between two vampires of the same sex, but I wonder.
Call out the homophobia.
Where lies their disgust now?
Oh!
Continue.
Positively shitting, and his fun little green pants. Wish they were brown, don't you? Wish they were brown. That's my brat prince right there. He said, you got some shit to say? Here's my face. Say it to that, alright? Not hidden away in the dark shadows up there on the balcony. I see you. I see your filth. I see your shame. And it outweighs mine every single day.
Louis didn't take to vampires.
Louis did...
He's like, be a professional.
accused
Stay
didn't take
on
to
your
vampirism.
lines.
His estranged family, the internecine politics of his
What are you doing to my girl
He
there?
not only rejected vampirism, he also rejected you.
Louis was deceptively agile with words.
Where are we going, man? What are we looking
Do
for?
they not know this?
How could they?
Take my hand.
I don't think that's a good idea, man.
This is lonely.
This is vampire loneliness.
There was a night when one of Louis' infrequent kills upturned the city. And he threatened me with this lonely.
Blood tear looked amazing.
Shame on you! You
Oh.
abandoned me in a town.
Come on.
I didn't know if he was ever gonna come back. I was engulfed with this loneliness.
I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me. I just prayed it wouldn't hurt too bad. That's when the Black Angel came.
Don't mock her.
But he came back.
He did. With her.
Bent them into a Lestat-shaped effigy.
But some of it now.
What?
I remember being out of my body at the time. I was in Paris, but also in New Orleans. Lestat took me there.
14
Oh, not the
forever.
music. Oh, God.
Should be a cripple.
Please, I can't have a die.
The gift cannot be given to children.
What do you mean? Yes, it can.
The great laws forbid it. Great laws? She gonna die in front of us. But he was in a terrible panic. Guilt had seized reason. Claudia on the ledge of death. A daughter.
I'll stay. I'll never leave you. Ever again. I promise. I'll be happy.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
But there was a light in his eyes. A light I'd not seen for years.
Commit to myself.
She will be at war with herself. She's of an age where her emotions will soar and plummet. Mountains and valleys every day of her life. I don't care! Well, you must care! Her mind and her spirit will age, but the world will treat her as she is now. And she will be miserable, and you will love her, and it will spiral beyond your reach.
Oh, my God. Look at how Claudia's looking at him.
That's not how it happened.
Oh, my God. The betrayal. Is that not how it happened, though?
It is how it happened. I didn't think it at the time. But yeah.
Look at her. A beautiful little daughter. Please, please.
Oh, my
I'll
God.
do anything.
I made her for Louis. She is my blood. I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me too.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're sucking these tears back up into these eyes. Because I'm not putting salt in my wine. Okay. Louis trying to turn her. Because she called me an angel. And obviously Lestat going off script here. Being like, you can't punish them without punishing me. And I think he's gonna get punished, right, too? Along with it. Maybe not in the same extent, but...
It's all lies, right?
Trial.
It's a whole lot.
No. Oh, she does not believe you. She does not believe you.
How Claudia was made. He didn't tell me what you would be.
Hello, Dreamstat.
No.
Has he been here the whole time? Has Louis continued to see him this whole time? In the present? What about the 70s? gagged. If that's the truth, gagged.
Claudia was an unforeseen joy. A formidable fledgling. A consummate killer. A congenial companion. We were a happy trio. Louis coddled her, and I gifted her a predator's upbringing. But
Lunch is served.
But Claudia's defect caught up with her.
You could have told me I had a defect.
Claudia's moods worsened. She harmed herself in the sun for attention. And followed that to the killing spree. Corpses clogging the bayou. If
Serving the
every
raccoon.
word coming out of his mouth is vitriol or disinterest for 7 years, you still hope that he'll emerge out of his melancholy, that he'll love you like you love him. What do you do? What do you do? Do you find affection elsewhere?
Antoinette Brown. Later, the vampire Antoinette.
I see the best of my vampiric self in her. She looked at me, and then she turned to Louis and said, abandon Lestat. Come with me to Europe.
You guys are in Europe. Come on. Can't boo that.
7 years of compromise.
I need to restrain myself, Louis!
Denial.
Stop!
It all gave way.
Stay down, chérie. I don't want to fight like that! You start it, you finish it. It will end in your death.
Oh God. That's how the coffin got the dent? Oh, I always wondered.
Look at your fucking face. Stay back, Claudia.
The foresight.
It's over.
The
Stay where you
foresight.
are, okay?
Oh God.
You're gonna leave me?
I'm gonna take this hand here and wrap it around that scrawny neck of yours. Just like you did our daughter. I ain't gonna stop until your eyes pop. And now I'm gonna find a big old butcher knife and chop your head off. And then I'm gonna walk that head all the way to Audubon Park. And I'm gonna feed it to the fucking lions. And I'm gonna... Yeah. What you gonna do?
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think I have any words for this at this moment in time.
You knew he would be fine, and he was fine.
No!
He wasn't fine. I let go of him. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't an accident. I let go of him. I watched him clutch the air. I saw him swinging wild as he fell through the clouds.
The
projections went off sync.
I did it to hurt him, and it did hurt him. And afterwards, he was a broken thing. I know, I saw, because I am the one who broke him. I couldn't force him to love me, and so I broke him. What is worse than that? Crushing what you cannot own. I will always be sorry for what I did to you.
If it's true,
as you
it's too
should.
fucking late.
I was not worthy of the forgiveness you would give me.
What are you doing here? So what are we doing to help the situation here?
Continue.
Okay.
How are we continuing?
Nice apology.
Crossed an ocean because he wanted us dead. And then something real. This is Lestat. What he does. Over and over.
Until you're left with no sense of what is or what is not.
Didn't work on me.
But like, okay, but like this, okay? Louis starting something, Armand finishing it. I don't know. Is this like is this really what Louis feels, or is this reinforcement from Armand from like his own feelings about Lestat, being like, this is what he does, and you can't trust him, when really he's the one you can't trust. Once again, if you're teary-eyed and heartfelt, I'll believe you in a second. I'm gullible. I clearly affected by what's going on and what Lestat's saying and the apology, and I believe it. And I know I've been like you know what, I'm on Armand's side here, but I feel like maybe he's holding on to resentment for how things ended between them, and it's affecting how his judgment of him. He's maybe imparted to Louis a bit, but maybe I'm just a fool who sees teary eyes and tears up and goes along with it. Sorry that I'm not saying more, but I'm feeling a little bit too much. This is a feeling episode, not a thinking episode.
Right up on her feet.
Good. Real pretty.
Oh God, girl.
We dropped him like an egg from an airplane. We poisoned him.
A confession!
He's not dead. He's standing right here in front of us. Can I cry and say that I'm sorry to him?
Let her speak. Let her fucking speak.
You gotta.
Come on.
Claudia, stop.
She's a. Oh, come on. None of them deserve this. Madeleine really doesn't deserve this. She was not a part of this at all.
Oh, Armand. You didn't come here for me. One more round in the stormy romance of you two!
Are we on trial?
It's not a trial. It's a stoning.
Stoning. Took the air out of the place with that one. Got a lot less fun real quick.
And they had Lestat back in the chair, fully recovered from his apology, back on mission.
But why is he
Delivering
doing
his
this?
lines, picking up his cues, hypnotizing the mortals back around with the pot boiler in New Orleans.
Why though?
The father, the mistress, extinguished in the courtyard oven.
And the mortals didn't blink. They followed the pocket watch back and forth until Santiago and Lestat had them dreaming in their seats.
But like,
Piran is looking up through.
you can't have this heartfelt apology and then keep going on with this. Why is he going on with it? What's the ultimate goal here, man? Is this how you think you get Louis? No. Is this how we get Louis back? Don't think so, buddy. And that's why I think there's manipulation here. Because why else is he going along with this?
Lestat would have his vengeance.
But why? Clearly he doesn't want vengeance if he's apologizing. I smell tuna. I smell yellowtail. It's fishy in here. It's fishy in here.
This is hard.
The sentencing.
Armand?
For the
I don't
heretical
want to hear.
desecration of the first, made without the knowledge or consent of the Coven Master.
Not true!
Which is now me.
Yet she is oblivious to the crimes committed by her maker.
The choice is yours. Will you renounce
She's
the accused
gonna-
you sit with and join our coven?
No, she won't. She's not gonna do it, man. Because she's a real bitch. She's a real lover, man.
I'm the vampire Madeleine Éparvier. And my immortal companion is Claudia. My coven is Claudia.
My vampire heart.
You're the only one I
The
respect
murderous
out
steps
here,
away
man.
to hell. What say you for the vampire Madeleine Éparvier? Guilty or not guilty?
That's
And
right,
there
girl.
being only one sentence applicable. The vampire Claudia, rise. For the heretical desecration of the first, third, and fourth, and the murder of the vampire Antoinette Brown, and the attempted murder of her maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt, what say you for the vampire Claudia? Guilty or not?
Just, why are you watching?
And the
Lestat?
sentence.
May I ask the court for a final request?
No.
Let her have it.
Come on.
I now know all your faces. If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you.
Fuck you!
And if there isn't an afterlife, I'm still gonna find a way.
Fuck you! Fuck yeah!
For the heretical desecration of the great laws 1, 2, and 4, and the murder of the vampire.
Come on.
Antoinette Brown,
What are we
and the
doing?
attempted
What are we
murder of
doing?
The vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt. What say you for the vampire Louis de Pointe?
He's relishing
Dublac,
this, Santiago is.
guilty. And the sentence.
No words, baby. You can't say it, can you? Someone's shutting you the fuck up.
Banishment.
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 You saved Louis.
Yes.
But not her.
I could not prevent it.
But, I don't know.
I could not prevent it.
Maybe you could have.
Is not an applicable punishment. All right, have it your way. Send him to Belgium.
What are you doing, man? So, like, did Lestat know? I wonder if, like, Lestat knew. They were like, hey, if you do all of this, we'll let Louis go too. Like, if he's kind of in on it in that regard as well, to be like, if you follow along our script, then we won't kill Louis. We'll just banish him, as we've set up with Armand. But we gotta have some blood, so we gotta have someone, so we gotta get rid of Claudia. But, like, for Armand to say in the present day that, like, it is so much power and strength of his to get the whole audience to agree. Like, yes, sure, I'm sure it did to have the effect that it needed to. But again, that did not, surely that was not just a spur-of-the-moment thing. It had to have been set up ahead of time. So this is still kind of misleading, getting, like, Louis to believe that, oh, Armand just managed to turn the favor in this one moment. What I'm saying is, I don't know, it just seems like good cover for Armand to be like, oh, it took so much for me to convince the whole audience to, like, speak out. No. Like, yeah, sure, but he wasn't turning the whole train around on its tracks, okay? The destination was already planned, right? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Armand, I get your reasonings with stuff, but I don't know that I believe you.
I'm gonna guess that they didn't drive you to the Belgian border.
No.
What was that, Louis? I can't see out here.
Fucking A. Buried alive. Oh shit.
Banished to a 2x7-foot box.
You were there.
But
And now,
do we trust what he says?
The lip of the stage.
A spectacle of
Arms around each other, defiant.
It's daylight, guys. Oh my
Whispering
god.
last words to one another.
Oh my god, are they gonna open up the ceiling or
Does
something?
anybody have the time?
A skylight? Maybe?
Oh dear. What you're about to see is fake. Remember that when you leave here today.
Switcheroo.
I tried to hear what Claudia was saying to Madeleine, but my mind was with Louis. For the perfectly timed sun in the sky above the theater.
No, God.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Claudia smiled and started singing to her executioners.
Like windows when they're closed. Or to fly where the wild wind blows.
Claudia gave the audience her back. And Madeleine succumbed first. And you could tell from the look on Lestat's face, the last thing she saw on earth was him.
Your fucking hands off of her dress, man. Why do you have to unhook her dress? The last thing that she had, her singing to the audience. Oh. This is what you wanted, right? Entertainment, a good show. God. Oh, well. Remember when I started this out and I was so confident that I wasn't gonna cry? Let's put these clips back to back, shall we? This is humiliating. This is humiliating. How dare he? Honestly? Like, that's the worst part. Well, obviously the worst part is them dying, but taking her dress and it ended there. Fuck you guys. Ending it there? Are you I need more answers. I need tissues. I need the next episode not to be the final episode of the season. I need Claudia and Madeleine. I'm not gonna actually upload this video. I'm gonna keep it locked away in a treasure vault forever. You don't get to see me cry. I'm very torn between, obviously, like, my want to continue crying and my instant need to, like, start cracking jokes and make everything light and funny and pretend like I'm not crying. But that seems disrespectful to, like, what just happened. But but also, I don't know how else to cope with things in life. So, you know, half of me wants to feel the feelings and go through the emotions, and the other half wants to loo to put to, like, run away. Run away, girl. We're gonna try to find a little bit of levity here by preparing me that drink that I set up ahead of time that I was gonna do. So, let me go grab the ingredients. I have my glass of wine here, and I do know, obviously, if I cried, I said that I was gonna put salt in here. Bitch ass Autumn, at the beginning of this episode, who the fuck did I think I was? That I was gonna make this through hitch free? Like, this is what I need now. Is to just fucking make this disgusting as shit. So, there we go. Do you see it settling in there? Do you see that? Salt in my wine. I can't quite remember what the other stipulations were, but I know one of them was if I threw my pillows, and I threw all three of them, I had to put something in here. And I remember Cholula was discussed, so here's some Cholula. We're gonna give it a stir. Yummy. Why am I doing this? Have I not had the cat of nine tails ripped across my soul already? And this on top of it? We're already feeling pain, so why not double down, right? Cheers. Okay, yeah, I am not doing another sip of that. I am not doing another sip of that. I'm getting myself actual, just a glass of white wine. Cause, what the fuck? I fucking need it. I've drunk motor oil, okay? That's where this tattoo came from, alright? And I would drink motor oil again over having another sip of that shit. Ugh. Well, it's time for that good old-fashioned post-episode breakdown, am I right? Starting it off light, as always. wants my Halloween costume. The sick, twisted, sadistic part of me wants to say Claudia's yellow dress, but I can't even think about that. Santiago, get your fucking hands off of it. Autumn's Halloween costume is Claudia's yellow dress. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Is he gonna give it to Lestat? Is Lestat gonna cry over it? Like that scene in the books? Here's the deal, guys, too. Episode 8 has to pick up directly from this because Daniel is in the same shirt, because we haven't seen that clip of all the glass breaking and the books coming down and everything. Him at the tree room table, you know. He's in the same shirt he's wearing in this episode. So episode 8 has to pick up directly after this. I'm wondering if it has something to do with Armand's with Armand's version of events here. Like, so we've got to go to New Orleans. Okay? Because there was that shot of the black SUVs going to modern day New Orleans. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a thing that happened in the teasers. And that shot of Louis hugging Lestat. We haven't seen that. And we haven't seen the shabby shack that we had references to on Twitter. Someone posted that they were filming in this shabby moss-covered shack where supposedly, we all assumed is where Lestat was living, you know, in current times or whatever. So, like, there's got to be some reason for Louis to finally be like, I want to go see Lestat. I want to see him. And what is the catalyst for that? For if through everything up until this point in time, he's not had that impulse, you know? Sorry. I just still have residual pain going on in my body. But that also means, if he's going to pursue Lestat, actually pursue him. Because even in the 70s, when he put himself in the sun, and Armand is like, you know what? I'm going to leave you, but as a final act of mercy, I'm going to allow you to reach out to Lestat, and you tell me whatever it is that you want to tell him, and I'll speak to you for him. And in the 70s, Louis said no. So what's going to happen in the present day for Louis to finally say yes and make that break on his own, make that decision from Armand to pursue Lestat? What are we going to find out about Armand? Are we going to find out there's a little bit more tinkering that Armand has to do with what Louis remembers and why he remembers things the way that he does, that's going to push him away from Armand and be like, actually, yeah, I want to go back to boothing number 1. So getting to the episode, though, specifically, top moments, none. There were none. There were only bottom moments. Bottom of the barrel. Horrific feelings. Terrible, terrible things happening within my soul. So, zero top moments this time around. Bottom moment number 1. Okay, so the whole thing with like the coven incapacitating them and like the effect of like them kind of, I want to say vibrating, but that's not a good word to use, but I can't think of another one at the moment. And being like forcibly kept quiet was stunning. It was so, I felt like I was them and being like having my brain boggled and incapacitated. That was a fantastic effect there. And yeah, the little details of it being daylight, so they are going to be weakened, and then the coven restraining them, keeping them quiet, and they've sliced their Achilles so they can't walk around and leave the stage. They're pinned to where they are. These little things making it plausible for why they're just sitting there and listening to all of this. And like all the like little vagrant shots to Madeleine, just totally, because she's, you know, so fresh, the newest vampire. She will have the least amount of armor against everything that's happening. She doesn't know what's going on. And it's, as I said, none of them deserve to be up there, but she especially does not deserve to be up there. But at the end of the day, what matters most? Love. And she's going to stand by love. And she's not going to betray Claudia to be with this coven that's going to sentence her to death. I'm glad that they made that a choice for her. It kind of, you know, it makes you wonder. I feel like maybe the coven might have actually let her be a part of the coven had she said yes. Because, rules are rules. But I think they also probably knew that she wouldn't. And I mean, revisiting the fight, obviously, that broke me just a bit. The dent in the coffin. Watching season 1, I remember being like, what the fuck is that? Where did that come from? How did that get there? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a detail that was like a deleted scene that never got filled in, but it carried through with the rest of the season. And for it to pop up now and us finally get the explanation now, I mean, the details, the threading of information in here, like this beautiful woven tapestry, is just nuts. And then with the fight, and even in season 1, watching it happen and having Claudia come up the stairs and Louis saying like, don't worry, the worst of it's over, and there being this moment of quiet, and then all of a sudden it starts up back again, and it's like, why did it start back up again? Why are they fighting? Like, why is Lestat throwing Louis through a wall and like taking him up if they're calming down, if that was like the end of the fight? And having that answered now, it's just such brilliant layering. Just the forethought to have this in season 1, which I mean, as we've discussed, both seasons were initially supposed to be one whole season, so I'm sure they probably had this plotted out ahead of time. But I think this kind of worked to their advantage to be able to lay these crumbs in for season 1 and have them finally answered at this point in season 2. Just brilliantly done. And with like all the revisited scenes, of the turning of Claudia and everything, and Louis begging Lestat to turn her. I mean, doesn't matter what's happening, okay? Louis de Ponteloc's on his knees, grabbing for me and begging, please. Yeah, I would do whatever he asked as well. I'm just like, I'm going through the waves of emotion again, all over again. Don't start crying again on him. Oh no. And I mean, that first initial look when like Lestat gets on stage and he looks over to Louis. And what was that line? I did not point. I glanced. And I'm still holding fast to, I think Lestat only went along with all of this because he was told that if he did, Louis would be excused. Lestat's face while he's watching Claudia burn, like, brother, could you not have stepped in or something? And I just... petty, okay? Because imagine if Lestat and Armand would put aside their fucking grievances against each other for 2 fucking seconds for the greater good, okay? Even if that greater good is not just like what I want, which is Claudia and Madeleine to live, but like think about what Louis wants, okay? Is that not the greater good in life? Is that not the greatest good to give Louis de Ponteloc what he wants in life? So imagine, for once, these guys use their fucking brains, and Armand and Lestat together, and they just like 2 queens maximizing their joint slay, take out the coven. If nothing else, Santiago, okay? He's the ringleader of this all. You take him out, what are the other vampires gonna fucking do, huh? You think Sam's gonna step up and be the new matra? I don't fucking think so. No! Like, guys, you couldn't have done that for me. You couldn't have stuck this one out for me. Okay, what happened to being a team? There's no I in team. But there is a me, so I guess you guys found it and said, screw you, A. I'm the A, alright, Autumn. Fucking A. Fucking A. That's the other A. I just wanted to clarify that this is all wishful thinking. I know that this would never, ever, ever actually happen. It would never actually be a genuine avenue that they could pursue. But it's nice to think, what if? I can't believe they put Claudia in the rat box. Why the fuck did they have to put Claudia in the rat box before all this? Okay, she was part of the coven. If anything, they should have put Louis in the rat box. Would I want to see that? No. But Louis was the one that they had beef with, okay? Louis was the one who was not part of the coven, okay? Claudia was supposed to be one of their own, all right? Santiago, you bitch ass, you mother bitch fucking dick shit ass. She trusted you. Putting her diaries out on stage for everyone to see, having Lestat swear upon her bloodied words that she'd written. I don't know, because, I mean, I know that I was like, Armand, they had to have set it up ahead of time, like, for Louis to be banished. But, like, the banishment that the coven ended up going with was, I mean, burying him alive in the rocks in the coffin. So, I mean, maybe it wasn't set up ahead of time. But it was just Santiago going with the crowd and the audience and playing along. Be like, well, we're still going to kill him. And Armand's going to come back and rescue him. But he just managed to save him from the sun, like the immediate danger of the sunlight. But I don't know. Louis saying that Armand was as much a captive as they were. Sam right there with the scythe next to him. Like, Armand couldn't fucking... Again, what's Sam gonna do compared to Armand? Fucking nothing. Call this the registration on my car, the way I'm not buying it, okay? I need to update my tags. Alright, state of Colorado, don't come after me. But maybe I am. Maybe at the end of the day, the blame is not to be put on any one person. It's a trifecta issue. It's all three of them together. I'm trying to put it on one when it's not really any one person's fault. Louis, Lestat, Armand, Santiago. All of them have played into this. Come to me yet again, making another pop-up, another reference here. Are you sure it was me? Or was it just, your own repressed feelings towards me that called to me? I mean, I don't know, Lestat, you did make a song that, like, we have a recording of, we have a vinyl of, a re-recording. When did the re-recording happen? When did the re-recording of Come to Me happen? Well, that's a question. I couldn't force him to love me, so I broke him. Well, collateral damage is looking you right in the eye because you broke me too. All right. I don't know. I've cried multiple times. So the articulation kind of goes out the window when you have as many emotions going through your body as one does right now. All I can say is we're going to do one last cheers of punishment juice. Because I don't know any other way to go on from here. And I don't know how to deal with the fact that we only have one more episode left. The season just started. It just started. What do you mean we're already to the end? I can't do that. I'm going to start crying again. Cheers. Sorry, no. Can't do it. I just can't. I can't do it again. My body rejected it. Sorry, guys. No way. No way. That's disgusting. That's one of the worst things I've put in my mouth. And that's saying a lot. Guys, I wish you well on your path to recovery. And see you in a week for the last time in a while. So, au revoir. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna book 1,000 therapy sessions after this.
Okay. All right. Come on. You're a big girl. You deal with your problems. Operator? I'd like you to connect me to your finest mental health professional, please. Okay, it doesn't have to be the finest. Okay, just whoever can get a hold of the quickest. Yeah, sounds perfect. Alright, thank you, bye.
have a medical license for this, right?
Of course.
Do you think that I could, like, take a peek at that before we get started?
Do you really believe that's necessary, Autumn?
No. I'm kidding. We're good.
Great.
I think after that theater performance, when Claudia gives her a ride home, was she prim and proper and had Madeleine in the sidecar, or were they, you know, buddied up on one bike?
I would wish for a bike. That's all I can say. I don't know, but I would wish for a bike.
I'm saying one bike too.
Yeah? Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, we're on the same page. We're making this official. They were on the same bike together.
One bike. Absolutely.